The case surrounding the brutal murder of a teenage girl named Celeste Rivas has once again exploded into the public eye, with emerging details pointing to the involvement of the young singer known as D4vd. This development has reignited intense speculation and scrutiny, as new evidence and investigative insights suggest that the artist, whose real name is David Burke, played a significant role in the horrifying events that led to the discovery of Rivas's remains. Celeste Rivas was a vibrant teenager whose life was cut short under mysterious and violent circumstances. Her body was eventually found concealed in the trunk of a Tesla vehicle belonging to D4vd, a detail that immediately raised alarms among law enforcement and the public alike. The discovery turned what might have been treated as a missing person case into a full-blown homicide investigation, with authorities piecing together a timeline that places the singer at the center of the tragedy. Investigators have now officially classified D4vd as a primary suspect in the murder. Reports indicate that the Los Angeles Police Department has been delving deep into the singer's actions, particularly during the spring season when Rivas is believed to have been killed. One particularly damning piece of information involves a late-night excursion that D4vd allegedly took to a secluded, remote area in Santa Barbara County. According to sources familiar with the probe, the singer spent several hours in this isolated location, a trip that has become a focal point for detectives trying to reconstruct the sequence of events. What makes this trip even more suspicious is the context surrounding the disposal of Rivas's body. Evidence suggests that the perpetrator did not act alone. Rather, there are indications that D4vd received assistance in the gruesome tasks of dismembering the victim's body and concealing it. This level of premeditation and coordination points to a calculated effort to evade detection, further complicating the case and intensifying the search for any accomplices who might have aided in covering up the crime. Throughout the investigation, D4vd's behavior has reportedly been less than cooperative. Law enforcement officials have expressed frustration with the singer's reluctance to provide clear answers or fully participate in interviews, which has only fueled suspicions. The hit songs like Here With Me and Romantic Homicide, that catapulted D4vd to fame, now take on an ironic and chilling tone in light of the allegations, as fans and critics alike grapple with the contrast between the artist's public persona and the dark accusations swirling around him. The cause of death for Celeste Rivas remains undetermined officially, pending further forensic analysis, but the circumstances strongly support a classification of homicide. The brutality implied in the dismemberment and the secretive disposal of the body paint a picture of a crime driven by desperation or malice. Social media platforms have become hotbeds for amateur detectives and concerned citizens, who have compiled timelines, analyzed old photos, and uncovered connections between D4vd and the victim that date back years. Some of these findings, including images showing the singer with Rivas when she was much younger, have been hailed as game changers, providing potential motives or contextual background that investigators are now scrutinizing. Public reaction has been swift and unforgiving. Online discussions are filled with users expressing shock that it took this long for D4vd to be named a suspect, with many pointing to the initial discovery of the body in his car trunk as irrefutable early evidence. Theories abound about a close-knit circle of friends, managers, or even family members who might have knowledge of the events or helped obscure the truth. Calls for toxicology reports and deeper dives into the singer's inner circle reflect a widespread belief that the full story is far more complex than what has been revealed so far.